You've had to come up with some good game plans over the years to beat some great fighters, Lomachenko, Taylor, among them. How difficult is this man, Shakur Stevenson, to prepare for?
Well, I see their weakness. That's what I do. You know, we broke the code with Loma that nobody had ever done. You know, we didn't let him get comfortable in there. You saw that, you know, within like 8 rounds, he didn't know what to do. I did the same thing with Josh Taylor, and we're gonna do the same thing with Shakur.
I just want to fight. Like, I'm the guy that wants to make the best fights happen. I want to showcase my talent. I want to show the world how good I am. Only way to show the world how good you is put these guys in front of you and win. Show them that these guys can't beat you. And truthfully, like, it gets old and it gets annoying and just over and over the same thing.
Teofimo Lopez Sr. delivered a clear warning to Shakur Stevenson at the recent press conference, saying he sees obvious weaknesses and open gaps in Shakur Stevenson's fighting style.
Think y'all did either?
Oh, so you gotta show it, baby.
I don't think y'all did either. I ain't see.
Not on my son.
I ain't see Lomachenko throw no punches.
You never been on a big stage like this.
I didn't see Lomachenko throw punches for 6 rounds.
You never been on a big stage like this.
I didn't see Lomachenko throw punches.
Because we froze
him. Okay, you gonna see.
We gonna freeze you too.
You better not throw the towel in.
Come on, man. You out of your mind.
Okay.
My son fought without no air. My son fought without no air against Cambosis.
You can't fight for your son. You can't fight for your son.
You gonna tell me, man? Come on.
You can't fight for your son.
I bet you gonna quit.
Shakur Stevenson answered with confidence, saying he also sees weaknesses in Teofimo Lopez Jr. game, and added that he is on a completely different level than any opponent they have faced before.
A couple of times now you see some holes in Teofimo's game. I know you don't want to give away your game plan at the kickoff press conference, but where are the weaknesses? Where are some of the weaknesses in his game?
A lot of the weaknesses is in his mental. I think it's more mental than anything, and I'm going to expose it.
You said in your last fight that you proved you were a dog against William Zepeda. What do you want to prove in this one?
That I'm the best. I want to show the world that I'm the best. After this fight, I want to be considered top 5 pound-for-pound fighter
Teofimo Lopez Sr. has kept showing full confidence in his son's ability and made it clear that when Teofimo is completely healthy and fighting at his best, no boxer at 140 pounds can defeat him, and he firmly believes Teofimo is the top fighter in that division right now.
Junior looks really, really good, really focused. How's the general energy mood been in this camp?
Listen, mentally, with my son, everything is mental, you know what I'm saying? So if he feels 100% healthy, you know, he doesn't even have to feel like 100%, but, I see him stronger. I see him mentally more focused, you know, with the 140 weight division. He's going to do great things, you know, and just expect, you know, something great come August 13th. He's going to look awesome. I know that already. And, we're just going to put a boxing clinic in there so everybody could see the best Teofimo Lopez, and you're going to see him on August 13th. I can't wait, man. I'm excited for this fight, you know, and it's just getting us closer to getting those belts that we...
Teofimo Lopez Sr. criticized Shakur Stevenson showing against William Zepeda, saying his style left clear openings that could be used against him, and Shakur quickly replied that he will arrive at his highest level and look much sharper on fight night when he steps into the ring with Lopez.
You're trying to get you out of your game in that way.
I will be 100 times better come fight night against Teofimo Lopez than I was against Zepeda. 1,000 times better. Faster, sharper, stronger, mentally.
Teofimo Lopez Sr. is fully in charge of his son's training for this fight, taking responsibility for every part of the preparation to ensure Lopez Jr. is at his best on fight night. And one of the most interesting things about this matchup is how different both fighters are in their styles and how openly they have spoken about those differences in public.
Matchup, guys, this is a high-speed chess match a la Sugar Ray Leonard or Pernell Whitaker, Leonard and Benitez, or yes. Pernell Whitaker, Buddy McGirt, or is it a Jerry versus Jerry fight, right? Because no one wants to take the lead, or is it something else? Malik, I'll start with you.
I think it's a very special fight. It's the type of matchups we always are acting for. When it comes to explosiveness, I would have to go with Tio. When it comes to actual rapid speed, I would have to go with Tio. But when it comes to body punching, when it comes to good timing, when it comes to craft, I would have to give all of that to Shakur Stevenson.
What do you think, Doug?
They're both boxers. I look at Stevenson as a versatile technician. I look at Teofimo. He's a boxer puncher, but his specialty is his counter punching. Listen, if Stevenson wants to be on his stick and move game, very difficult style matchup for Teofimo, and maybe not that entertaining to the fans.
Because Stevenson's longer.
Exactly.
Stevenson's defense probably the best in the game, and he's longer.
Great reflexes and timing, and so does Teo. That's why he's a great counter puncher. But Teo's, he's a very special athlete, and as a competitor, he is one of those guys who saves his A game for a fellow elite opponent. That's when he really rises his game and shows us the Teofimo Lopez that everybody thought he was when he was a prospect. People used to look at him and say, oh, this guy is going to be the star in boxing.
Shakur Stevenson is viewed by many as one of the best defensive boxers in the sport today, with his main strengths being movement timing and his skill to adjust during fights, while Teofimo Lopez is known for his heavy power, strong fundamentals, and non-stop pressure. And during an interview on Cigar Talk, Lopez praised Stevenson's skill and clean technique, but said that Shakur is afraid of getting hit or possibly being knocked out when fighting under the bright lights.
He's a very talented, skillful, technique fighter.
Yeah.
You know, can't take anything away from it. However, scared to get hit. Scared to get knocked out in front of the world. Scared to get touched up in front of the world. And
are you saying that off of the last fight or just
in general?
In general.
In general.
Yeah.
In general. Me and Shakur sparred before. We did 3 rounds, and it was just light work and me trying to figure out his jab. Does he have a good jab? Yeah, he does. But once you pass his jab, it's game.
Yeah.
It's food. It's lunch food.
Because he said, when I had him on, he was like, yo, like, he said, y'all grew up, you know, in the amateur scene and both of y'all was killing. And he was like, yo, y'all cool, but, you know, one day I want that fight.
Yeah, you see me? You see? Yeah. So it's like, you want that fight. By all means, everybody wants to fight me. That's cool. But it's like, what happens when it's on paper? It's always different when it's actually on paper.
Like when the contract
comes through, it's different, bro. You feel the pressure.
Teofimo said they have been getting ready to face Shakur Stevenson for a long time, but admitted the fight took time to be finalized because contracts and talks had to be completed before it became official, and Teofimo Lopez also said there is no rematch clause in place for his fight, with Shakur Stevenson explaining that there is no need for one going into a fight of this level.
Doing great, man.
In the face-off, what did you see in his eyes when you looked at him? All that talk, but what did you see in the eyes? The eyes don't lie.
Yeah, you know, he knows he's in there. He's in there with Teofimo. But we'll see more when we get to fight week.
Talk to me about this fight. Were there any concessions you had to make, any stipulations that are of interest? Is there a rematch clause in this?
No rematch clause. We risk it all the time. No need for a rematch clause.
Gordo, talk to us a little bit about what this fight means to you and your legacy.
Oh my goodness, man, this thing means everything to me. This is just another fighter, another column into my own pedigree, to my own style. This is what it is, you know, and what better way than here at Madison Square Garden. This will be number 10 fighting here in the Mecca. This will be number 5 in the big room. So I'm very blessed, I'm very thankful. And nevertheless, man, I want more. Let's see who we get after this. We just got to keep it going, man. We're not even in our prime yet. You know I said it earlier, but we're not in our prime yet. At least I'm not.
We know this fight's been going for quite some time, and we know you have a reputation of fighting the best in the prime. How hard was it negotiating with Shakur Stevenson?
I think everything just takes time. You know, I think it was just going back and forth on like 2 stipulations that, you know, certain people on one side were just being very hard-headed about, but we were all ready to fight. We were ready a long time ago. So, it wasn't that difficult other than those 2 pieces. But yeah, man, we're here now.
Theo, he was talking about the fact that one of your weaknesses might be the mental part, and it seems like you were toying with him mentally during the press conference. Do you think you're in your set?
I'm just doing me, man. I'm just being me, that's all. You know, and I'm just having a good time while doing it. So whether I'm in his head or not.
Many boxing experts believe this fight could be one of the most exciting matchups in recent years, with analysts saying the clash of styles creates a perfect setup for a fierce and unpredictable battle. The stakes are extremely high, with titles and long-term legacies on the line, and both fighters have shown strong confidence and sharp focus during the build-up, which has added more tension outside the ring. Fans and commentators expect action from the opening bell and see this fight as a must-watch event that could shape the future of the lightweight division for a long time.
February 31st, Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez. I always say it, when boxing gets it right, no other sport comes close. And this is boxing getting it right. The best fighting the best. Both fighters believe that this matchup settles the argument about who leads the new era. So what do we think of the Styles matchup, guys? This is a high-speed chess match a la Sugar Ray Leonard or Pernell Whitaker, Leonard and Benitez, or Pernell Whitaker, Buddy McGirt, or is it a Jerry versus Jerry fight, right? Because no one wants to take the lead, or is it something else? Malik, I'll start with you.
I think it's a very special fight. It's the type of matchups we always are acting for. When it comes to explosiveness, I would have to go with Tia. When it comes to actual rapid speed, I would have to go with Tia. But when it comes to body punching, when it comes to good timing, when it comes to craft,
Former world title challenger Gabriel Rosado shared his opinion on the highly discussed fight between Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez, and made it clear he is picking Stevenson to win. Rosado described it as a great matchup and said both fighters bring different strengths, with Lopez offering power and aggression while Stevenson depends on accuracy, speed, and strong ring intelligence. Although he respected what Lopez brings, Rosado said he favors Stevenson because his sharp skills and ability to adjust help him handle Lopez pressure and control the pace of the fight. Rosado also added that Stevenson's talent for making changes during the bout and using small openings wisely makes him the smarter pick and increases his chances of earning the win over Lopez.
I mean, I think Teal is a phenomenal fighter, great fighter. But Teal to me is more like he has those athletic skills that you don't teach. You know what I'm saying? It's like it comes to him.
Yeah, I think Lopez does as well.
It comes to him naturally. Yeah. But I think that's what's going to nip him in the ass against Shakur. Right. Because Shakur is fundamentally sound.
Correct.
So when a guy that has this athletic ability and does things that are not fundamentally sound fights a guy that's seasoned like a Shakur, he's going to make you pay. And that's just how I see it. I think it's a great matchup, but I just favor
Now Shakur is like Floyd in this way.
Yeah.
He's like Floyd in this way. Everyone's the boxing IQ, the defense, whatever, and Shakur's a southpaw, but he makes fewer mistakes than the other guys. Really, what Floyd did, he was like a football team that never turns the ball over. Like if you need to throw if you need to throw the ball away.
Wally Moses talks about Shakur Stevenson as a very skilled and intelligent boxer whose style is built on strong basics and constant movement. Moses has worked with Stevenson since he was very young, putting focus on clean footwork, proper distance control, and landing shots without taking damage, which are major parts of his style and make him difficult to defeat. Stevenson's game is centered on precision, ring awareness, and defense instead of pure power. He uses his southpaw stance to confuse opponents, depends on a sharp jab, and puts himself in position to counter effectively, which shows the disciplined boxing style Moses has developed in him over many years.
Stylistically, you feel like it favors Shakur?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you, stylistically, Shakur's style prevails over every style in the world so far, Shakur wasn't just an amateur boxing champion, he was a world amateur boxing champion on more than one occasion. Also, he was the AIBA Fighter of the Year, making him the best boxer in the world, an amateur boxer. So, Shakur is looking for those same things from Jay Quinn, turns inside the professional ranking. But Shakur has been proven that he's been the #1 boxer throughout his life. He was #1 in every category that he boxed in, from a kid coming up. You know what I mean? Here in the U.S., he had eclipsed every boxer over by 1,000, almost close to 2,000 points in terms of his winning. So, it's not a thing that, people can talk about what have Shakur done. They know what Shakur done in his amateur rankings. And Shakur done everything that they never were capable of doing. So, it's only going to be a matter of time before he proves, this caliber.
Shakur Stevenson's recent jump in weight has sparked a lot of talk in boxing circles, with fans and analysts curious about how it will affect his upcoming fights. Moving up brings new challenges, as fighters in higher divisions usually have more power, size, and varied styles. Some experts think Stevenson's skill, speed, and ability to adapt could make other fighters think twice about facing him. At the same time, Teofimo Lopez is clear he will not let Stevenson take the belt he earned through hard work. He stresses the sacrifices behind his success, saying the title reflects years of struggle, pain, and dedication. For Lopez, this fight is about protecting what he has built with effort and determination. He believes in himself and is committed to defending his place in the ring. He sees this moment as personal fuel by pride and hard work, and insists no one can take away what he earned through discipline and commitment.
In the ring, Shakur Stevenson. Obviously, you guys are both in Las Vegas. I'm hearing that you did link up today. A face-off happened between the two of you?
Yeah, face-off happened, things of that nature, just to create the things that are in motion already. So we're really adamant about fighting each other next, and I can't wait for us to really lace it up. And I see him across the ring, and really when that bell rings, lights out for him.
What's it like seeing him now kind of face to face? When you look at him, what do you see? Because obviously you're not locked in just yet, and the closer it gets to a fight, obviously things turn a little bit. But when you do look at Shakur, what do you think of him?
I think I don't think too much of it. I think that he believes in himself. That's one thing. But I'm here to destroy his dreams and all that he wants to do and become. You can't take this from me. I worked very hard for it. I've bled for this. And I'm not taking nothing from him, but I just believe that what's gonna.
Lopez often speaks highly of Stevenson's strong amateur background, including his youth Olympic success and other international victories that helped make him one of boxing's top young talents. However, Lopez says past achievements are not enough to keep long-term support, especially in the professional ranks where dealing with pressure truly shapes a fighter's career. As their major January fight approaches, Lopez makes it clear that Stevenson's amateur record will not secure a win or fan respect if he does not perform at the highest level as a professional. Lopez views himself as a real test and believes this fight will reveal whether Stevenson can turn early potential into true success against elite opponents.
I've seen his upbringing from the amateurs, his accolades, what he's done from the youth world championships and the Olympic Games and all that. The youth Olympic Games, winning gold medal, being the it kid, the gold medalist, the next Andre Ward for America. But there comes a point in time where everyone can help you get there, but you gotta finish it. And if you don't perform at that pinnacle and finish it, the ones that are helping you are gonna eventually turn their back on you. So right now, despite Shakur being so gifted as he is, I don't believe he's gonna get the amount of support that he's needing right now, coming next to his next match. And that's all. That's just.
Legendary former champion Roy Jones Jr. praised the matchup, calling it a true test of skill and comparing it to elite fights like Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford, saying bouts at this level restore excitement and credibility to boxing. Analysts note that the fight features two top fighters with very different styles. Stevenson brings accuracy, speed, and technical ability, while Lopez offers power, aggression, and non-stop pressure. This combination sets up a high-stakes tactical and action-filled fight that gives fans the drama and unpredictability they expect. Experts say fights like this do more than entertain, as they can raise interest in the sport, create lasting moments, and define legacies. With both fighters at their peak, this matchup is shaping up to be a major event in modern boxing.
That's a good damn fight too. See, that fight is skill for skill, as good as this fight. But it just haven't been around long enough to prove themselves yet. But skill for skill, as far as equality, to me, Bud and Canelo are equal because where they're in their career, because how accomplished they are. These two guys are also equal where they're in their career, because they're accomplished, but not as accomplished as these two, but they're still equal accomplished. You understand me? So those are two good damn fights and what boxing is.
As always, Roy, we appreciate your time.
Alright everyone, stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to Glove Lord and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.